Dear beloved, the allure of charm and the power of charisma are echoes of the same gravitational forces that spoke the world into being. In the beginning, the word vibrated across the void, and the universe responded. From that sacred resonance, stars were born, waters divided, and light emerged from the unseen. That same divine vibration still moves through the human throat chakra, the gateway of expression, the portal where energy becomes sound, and sound becomes creation. Charm and charisma are sacred harmonies, tones of empathy that bridges soul to the etheric realm. Charm is rooted in compassion, it listens before it speaks, feels before it acts, and connects through presence. It resonates with the subtle emotional currents flowing through others, attuning itself to their quiet frequencies, much as the planets orbit in deference to the gravitational pull of the sun. Charisma, then, is the radiance of that alignment. It is the magnetic song that arises when one's inner tone harmonizes with the music of the universe. Through the throat chakra, charisma becomes a living vibration, a subtle, invisible field of attraction that influences the emotional atmosphere of a room, draws people closer, and shapes the unfolding of events. It invites and magnetizes. Those who speak from the heart, whose words are carried by empathy and understanding, wield the same creative essence that moved upon the face of the waters. Their voices become vessels of divine frequency. Their charm becomes a gentle orbit of grace that others instinctively feel. The intoxicating power of charisma is, at its core, the harmony of energy in motion, the alignment of thought, feeling, and sound. When the throat chakra is open and pure, it channels not just human will, but cosmic intention. Every word, every tone, every silence becomes part of a celestial language that speaks directly to the subconscious of the world. To cultivate this divine charm is to remember that the voice itself is sacred. That what we express, whether in words, in emotion, or in presence, echoes into the fabric of reality. When empathy fuels expression, and harmony guides tone, we become instruments of creation, attuned to the same subtle magnetic forces that called the worlds into being. Charm, then, is the grace of creation speaking softly through the human form. Charisma is its magnetic field, the living proof that divine resonance still moves among us, calling hearts, souls, and circumstances into harmony with its song. The allure of charm and the power of charisma are not accidents of personality, they are celestial echoes of the same gravitational forces that spoke the world into being. In the silence before creation, vibration was born. The divine voice, the word, moved across the formless void, and the universe took shape through sound. Within every human being, that sacred resonance lives on, resting in the energy center of the throat chakra, the blue flame of expression, where thought and feeling become vibration, and vibration becomes creation. Charm, when understood through this lens, is empathy in motion. It is not the art of persuasion but the music of understanding. True charm feels before it speaks. It senses the emotional weather of a room and adjusts its tone to harmonize with it, just as the planets bend to the gravitational rhythm of the sun. When one's throat chakra is balanced, charm radiates as a soft current that connects with others on a subtle emotional level, an unseen field of influence that gently draws hearts, circumstances, and opportunities into orbit. Charisma, born of this same center, is the intoxicating radiance of harmony itself. It is the light of resonance, the mysterious magnetism that arises when one's voice, breath, and emotion are in tune with the subtle frequencies that hold the universe together. Through the throat chakra, charisma becomes a song of creation, woven from the same frequencies that called galaxies into being. It is a dance between spirit and sound, a sacred alignment between what is felt and what is expressed. The throat chakra is not merely a center of speech, it is a bridge between the emotional and the etheric, between the personal and the cosmic. It channels the living current of the divine word, translating invisible emotion into audible form. When one speaks, sings, breathes, or even silently thinks from this place of harmony, the vibrations ripple through the atmosphere, shaping perception and summoning resonance in others. To reattune this sacred energy center, one may rest with intention. The color blue, cool, tranquil, infinite, mirrors the vibration of the throat chakra. Sleeping with a blue neck pillow becomes more than comfort, it becomes a nocturnal ceremony of alignment. In slumber, the body softens, the mind opens, and the subtle energies realign. The blue vibration of the pillow acts as a vessel, inviting the throat chakra to harmonize again with the creative frequencies of the cosmos. As you sleep, imagine the gentle blue light encircling your neck, soothing, balancing, restoring the pathways of communication between heart and voice, between inner world and outer world. With each breath, the creative current flows freely once more. The voice becomes clear, the tone compassionate, the expression magnetic. For in truth, charm and charisma are not performances, they are vibrations of creation. To awaken them is to remember that your words, your tone, your very presence are extensions of the same sacred resonance that spoke the universe into existence. Through the throat chakra, the blue flame of empathy and the gravitational pulse of charisma become one, calling forth not just admiration, but harmony with the world itself. In the beginning, before light had a name and before sound had a direction, there was vibration. A hum that pulsed in the dark waters of eternity. From that hum, creation awoke, the word moved, and galaxies spun into being. That same vibration, the sacred resonance of the spoken universe, rests within the human throat, veiled beneath the rhythm of our breath, waiting to be remembered. Charm and charisma are not inventions of personality, but ancient reflections of that primal voice. They are gravitational echoes of creation itself, the same magnetic currents that shaped the stars and summoned the orbits of worlds. When one speaks, sings, or breathes with awareness, these forces awaken again, flowing through the throat chakra, the celestial bridge between thought and vibration, between the invisible and the formed. Charm, in its truest essence, is empathy transformed into sound. It is the luminous tone of the heart made audible. Those who carry true charm do not speak to impress, they speak to connect. Their words resonate in the quiet chambers of others' emotions, weaving threads of understanding across unseen space. This is the magnetism of empathy, the subtle gravity that draws people, events, and opportunities into alignment with one's inner vibration. Charisma is the radiance of that alignment. It is the golden glow that arises when the inner and outer frequencies are in perfect harmony. It is a divine coherence. Through the throat chakra, charisma becomes a field of magnetic resonance, harmonizing with the subtle frequencies that called the worlds into being. The voice becomes an instrument of creation, the tone a current of attraction. In ancient temples, initiates were taught that the voice carries the soul's light, that through sound, one communes with the cosmos. The universe listens not just to words, but to the feeling behind them. Those who speak with the vibration of truth move hearts as surely as the tides respond to the moon. Such is the mystery of the throat chakra, the sacred seat of vibration, the blue sphere of divine communication. To restore this harmony, one may return to the frequency of stillness. As night descends, lay your head upon a blue neck pillow, the color of twilight and deep waters. In that hue resides the celestial signature of the throat chakra. As you rest, imagine a slow spiral of sapphire light encircling your neck, breathing life into the pathways of voice and vibration. The blue current cools the fires of strain, softens the edges of silence, and restores balance to the creative field. In the drifting space between wake and sleep, the blue frequency begins to sing, a wordless hymn that reattunes your voice to the original harmony of creation. You are no longer merely a speaker of words, you are a vessel of resonance. Each breath draws in the creative forces of the cosmos, each exhalation releases harmony into the world. Charm and charisma become one within you, the gentle gravity of empathy, the radiant magnetism of truth. You find yourself moving as the stars move, influencing by frequency. For the voice that once spoke worlds into being now whispers through you. The throat chakra glows with celestial light. Charm becomes compassion in motion. Charisma becomes divine resonance unveiled. And your very presence becomes the song through which the universe remembers its harmony. In the beginning, before wealth had form or measure, the universe was a field of vibration, an ocean of possibility waiting to be stirred by sound. Then came the divine voice, the first word, the resonance that called stars into orbit and wove the golden threads of abundance through the fabric of creation. That same creative current hums within the human throat chakra, the sacred gate where thought becomes vibration and vibration becomes form. The allure of charm and the power of charisma are born from this same divine resonance. They are the gravitational forces that once pulled galaxies from the void. Charm is the empathy of the soul made audible, a bridge of understanding that reaches across the invisible. It harmonizes with people and atmospheres on the subtle emotional level, shaping the unseen energies that precede events. True charm is a current of gentleness that opens hearts, while charisma is its radiant mirror, the intoxicating light that draws opportunities and blessings as planets are drawn to their sun. When the throat chakra is in harmony, one's words, ideas, and even silences resonate with the creative intelligence of the cosmos. Financial blessings, too, respond to these frequencies. For money is energy, vibration, and movement within the universal field. It listens to harmony, to resonance. When you speak, plan, or meditate from the balanced blue flame of your throat chakra, your intentions align with the same frequencies that spoke creation into being. In this state of harmony, charm becomes magnetism, and charisma becomes creation. Every thought becomes a note within the greater symphony of manifestation. Your ideas carry emotional resonance, your tone carries gravitational pull. Financial opportunities, partnerships, and resources sense this subtle music and are drawn toward you through frequency. To deepen this connection, let the blue vibration guide you into rest. As you sleep, cradle your neck upon a blue pillow, the color of serenity and infinite space. This blue is not only a color, it is a wavelength, a celestial key. It harmonizes the throat chakra with the frequencies of divine creation, easing the tension of unspoken desires and opening the pathway for inspired communication. As you drift into slumber, imagine the blue light spiraling softly around your neck and shoulders, glowing like the dawn sky before creation stirred. Feel it breathing with you, cool, rhythmic, magnetic. This light carries the same energy that once whispered worlds into being. In its vibration, your throat chakra recalibrates to the frequencies of clarity, confidence, and compassion, the triad that gives charm its grace and charisma its magnetism. When you awaken, you will find your voice attuned to abundance itself. Your words will flow with the calm confidence of the cosmos, your thoughts will align with inspired strategies, your presence will draw financial blessings naturally, as the sun draws life from the soil. For charm and charisma are frequencies of creation. When you meditate on an idea through these vibrations, you invite the universe to listen. When you contemplate your goals with empathy and resonance, you speak directly to the fabric of reality. And when your throat chakra hums in harmony with the celestial field, your words become the same gravitational call that shaped the stars and now summons abundance to your life. Breathe into that blue light. Feel it glowing through your throat, through your words, through your dreams. For the universe responds to vibration, and your charm, your charisma, your compassion, are the sacred tones through which financial blessings awaken and take form. The blue voice of creation in the dawn before dawns, the voice moved across the waters, and the vibration of charm was born. Every word since has been a ripple of that divine sound. When you speak with empathy, you align your throat chakra to that primordial resonance. Breathe into the blue light of your neck. Feel your voice vibrate with the same charm that drew galaxies together. Let your words summon harmony, and let that harmony summon financial blessings. The magnetic field of presence charm is felt. It moves like gravity, silent but irresistible. Through the throat chakra, your presence becomes a current that bends the space around you, drawing opportunity as the moon draws the tides. As you meditate, breathe softly into your neck, imagining a luminous blue aura expanding outward. The universe feels your resonance and returns it in the form of prosperity. The empathic thread of abundance every word you speak weaves an invisible tapestry. The threads are emotional frequencies, tones of compassion and trust. Charm is the hand that guides these threads, charisma is the light that reveals their pattern. Speak your desires with kindness. Speak your ideas with warmth. In doing so, you harmonize with the same creative field that spun gold from starlight. The celestial language of wealth. The ancients believed that the voice was sacred breath shaped by intention. When you meditate on financial blessings through charm and charisma, your breath becomes a prayer. Each inhalation draws divine energy into the throat chakra, each exhalation sends that energy into the world, forming new possibilities. Speak softly to your dreams, they are listening. The sapphire current of rest. When night descends, the universe whispers through color. Blue, the hue of the infinite sky, is the wavelength of the throat chakra. Rest your head upon a blue neck pillow and surrender to its celestial current. As you sleep, the sapphire light harmonizes your voice with divine frequencies, preparing you to awaken magnetized for abundance. The harmonics of attraction. Charm is empathy translated into frequency. Charisma is harmony in motion. Together, they form a symphony that the universe cannot resist. Imagine your throat chakra as a crystal instrument, vibrating with love and confidence. As you meditate on your financial desires, let those vibrations spread outward until the air around you shimmers with receptive grace. The word that shapes gold in ancient mystery schools, initiates learned that as one speaks, one shapes. Your words are living architecture. When spoken from a balanced throat chakra, they sculpt pathways for wealth. Whisper your affirmations into the stillness of night, and know that each syllable becomes a gravitational seed, drawing abundance into form. The cosmic breath of communication. Money is not separate from energy, it is a dialogue between spirit and form. Through the throat chakra, you converse with the universe. When your tone is sincere, when your words are compassionate, the universe leans closer. Your charm becomes its invitation, your charisma, its answer. Thus financial blessings arise from communion. The blue bridge between heaven and earth. The throat chakra stands between heart and mind, the bridge of blue between love and reason. When it glows clear, the ideas of the mind merge with the compassion of the heart, creating strategies guided by spirit. In this alignment, financial ideas become divine instructions, inspired by celestial intelligence. The empath's radiance of prosperity. Empathy is the golden thread that ties charm to abundance. Feel deeply, speak softly, and the world responds. As you meditate, see yourself surrounded by a field of blue light, pulsing with care and authenticity. This is the signature of true charisma, the energy that opens doors, hearts, and channels for financial blessing. The throat as a stargate of manifestation. Through your throat chakra flows the same creative pulse that sang stars into existence. Each sound you utter is a vibration through the ether. Speak prosperity with reverence. Chant abundance with gratitude. You are rearranging cosmic matter into alignment with your desires. The nocturnal reharmonization. As you drift to sleep, the blue pillow beneath your neck becomes a sacred stone, a celestial tuning fork. It hums quietly, recalibrating your throat chakra to divine frequencies. Your dreams are filled with visions of opportunity, inspiration, and calm confidence. When you awaken, you will carry that tone into every word you speak, magnetizing wealth through effortless resonance. The charm of stillness. Charm is not always spoken. Sometimes it is the quiet energy of someone attuned to peace. In stillness, the throat chakra listens. It hears the whisper of divine strategy, the gentle nudges that lead toward financial growth. Meditate in silence and let your stillness become a magnetic field of invitation to the universe's prosperity currents. The celestial choir of abundance. All of creation is a choir of tones. Each star, each soul, each word is a note in the universal hymn. Your throat chakra is your instrument within that hymn. When it vibrates in the frequency of charm and charisma, your life begins to harmonize with the music of wealth, beauty, and opportunity. Let your meditation be a song without sound, a silent hymn of alignment. The return to the blue word. Every blessing begins as a word, spoken, felt, or breathed. In meditating with charm and charisma, you return to that first word, the vibration that called creation forth. Breathe deeply into your throat, and feel the magnetic power of your voice reconnecting with the cosmos. Speak gently to your financial vision. Speak with love, with empathy, with belief. For the same forces that shaped the worlds now listen through you, waiting for your voice to call blessings into being. The voice before the stars in the beginning was vibration, the sacred tone that stirred the void into light. That same resonance now hums in the human throat, awaiting remembrance. When you breathe into your throat chakra, you awaken the ancient gravity of creation. Charm becomes your melody, charisma your magnet. Through that voice, you call forth new worlds of financial blessing. The blue chamber of empathy. The throat chakra is a blue chamber of empathy, where words become waves and feeling becomes frequency. When you speak with warmth, the atmosphere bends toward you, carrying opportunity like pollen on the wind. Empathy is currency in the spiritual economy. It circulates blessings through connection. The magnetic grace of presence. Charm is silent magnetism, born from alignment. It draws others as the moon draws the sea. Financial blessings flow to those whose presence is attuned to harmony. When your voice carries the stillness of peace, the world feels safe to give. The sapphire spiral of rest. As night unfolds, rest your head upon a blue neck pillow, the color of cosmic stillness. In its hue, the frequencies of the throat chakra softly realign. In sleep, you are tuned to the same creative field that once sang stars into motion. You awaken in the morning harmonized with abundance itself. The charisma of the divine word. Charisma is divine speech remembered. It is the echo of the word that made matter move. When you meditate on your goals with the rhythm of breath and compassion, your thoughts gain tone, your tone gains form, and your form attracts provision. The empath's golden current. Empathy conducts energy more powerfully than command. Feel for the prosperity you seek, feel its rhythm in others' joy, in the pulse of commerce, in the generosity of life. When you speak from that feeling, money recognizes its own reflection and returns to you. The ancient choir of prosperity in ancient temples, adepts sang to open the heavens. Each note mirrored the frequency of gold, light, and life. Today, your meditation does the same. Hum softly into your throat chakra, let the tone vibrate through your spine. You are joining that timeless choir where sound and substance are one. The voice that shapes circumstance, words are instruments of architecture. Every affirmation is a beam of light, every tone a foundation. Speak your financial vision with reverence, the universe rearranges its matter to honor sincerity. The celestial pulse of opportunity charm is the pulse of the divine heartbeat within conversation. When you share your ideas with openness, the atmosphere shifts, and hidden doors unseal. Opportunity hears harmony and follows it. The blue gateway between heart and mind, the throat chakra, stands as the bridge where heart's emotion meets mind's intention. Financial insight travels this bridge. When you breathe through your throat with calm awareness, your strategies become guided, luminous, and effective. The alchemy of restored voice. Every night, the blue pillow becomes an alchemist's stone, drawing away the static of the day. It cools the fires of overthinking and leaves the voice clear, magnetic, and calm. From that stillness, prosperity responds to your vibration. The harmonic law of attraction, the universe responds to harmony. Charm and charisma are harmonics, the higher tones of love and trust. When your throat chakra vibrates in that range, your finances attune themselves to generosity and flow. The silent spell of presence. Charisma is not always loud, often it is the quiet radiance of someone in inner balance. Sit in silence. Feel the blue light in your neck expanding. The calm tone of your presence calls wealth more effectively than words. The empathic mirror of creation. Financial blessings are mirrors reflecting your emotional tone. When charm and empathy fill your voice, the mirror brightens. Life begins to echo your kindness with opportunity, your sincerity with supply. The blue frequency of becoming. Return once more to the breath. Inhale the infinite blue of creation, exhale limitation. Feel your throat chakra humming with divine charisma, the same gravitational power that called the stars into place. In this resonance, your ideas become tangible, your charm becomes creative force, and financial blessings flow like constellations responding to your song. The gravitational word of creation. In the sacred dawn of existence, there was only vibration. A tone so pure it shaped galaxies and awakened the song of the cosmos. That same gravitational word hums through your throat chakra. When you breathe into it, you touch the vibration that called matter into form. Your charm becomes that word once again, drawing prosperity as surely as the sun draws life from the earth. The empathic frequency of charm. Charm is the soft pulse of empathy made visible. It listens to emotion and responds with harmony. In financial life, this energy magnetizes trust, connection, and collaboration. Breathe through your throat and imagine its blue light expanding, each breath attuning you to the emotional frequencies that bring opportunity to your doorstep. The magnetic voice of the soul. Charisma is the divine magnet of the soul. It vibrates through tone, rhythm, and intent. When you speak from the calm of your spirit, your words become gravitational, they pull blessings into orbit. Let your speech and silence alike radiate this magnetism. The universe hears through frequency, the sapphire rest of recalibration. As night enfolds you, the universe turns its ear to your vibration. Rest your head upon a blue neck pillow, symbol of calm resonance. Feel the sapphire current spiral around your throat chakra, reharmonizing it with the creative frequencies of existence. In this rest, your voice heals. In this stillness, your prosperity aligns. The celestial bridge of expression. The throat chakra is the bridge between vision and manifestation, between heart's feeling and mind's idea. Through it, the unseen becomes the spoken, and the spoken becomes the real. As you contemplate financial strategies, do so with empathy and warmth. These qualities are the keys that unlock celestial support. The ancient breath of manifestation. The ancients taught that breath is the carrier of divine will. When you breathe consciously through your throat chakra, you breathe life into your intentions. Each inhalation gathers potential, each exhalation sends it into creation. Through rhythmic breath, your ideas gain form and prosperity flows as breath flows. The harmonics of charismatic prosperity. In the great symphony of the universe, every being has a note. Charm and charisma are the tones that resonate with abundance. To harmonize with wealth is to sing in tune with giving, receiving, and gratitude. When your vibration is true, all that aligns with your frequency must come. The empath's song of opportunity. Charm opens hearts because it feels what others feel. When your words carry understanding, the world responds with generosity. Speak from compassion, and the energy of money, alive and responsive, will seek to flow where it is honored. Empathy is the golden note in the music of creation. The magnetic architecture of the word that created worlds now echoes in your own speech. Each word you utter is a structure of sound that shapes your field of reality. When you speak your vision of abundance with sincerity, the atoms of the universe reorganize themselves around your tone. The blue flame of charisma within the throat chakra burns a blue flame, a celestial light that harmonizes with divine frequencies. When you meditate upon your goals, visualize this flame glowing brighter. It is the torch of expression, illuminating your path and magnetizing wealth through the radiance of authenticity. The restorative light of night. At night, when you surrender to rest, the blue neck pillow becomes a vessel of realignment. The energy of the stars flows through the color blue, whispering new harmony into your voice. Sleep becomes a sacred rehearsal for divine communication, preparing your throat chakra to express abundance when you rise. The empathic voice of the cosmos. Your throat is a microcosm of the universe's resonance. The same laws that govern stars govern your words. When you meditate on financial blessings with charm and charisma, you align with the empathic voice of the cosmos. Your tone, thoughts, and emotions become a single magnetic current drawing fortune near. The celestial law of harmony. Charm and charisma are the instruments of the celestial law of harmony. When your vibration matches gratitude and confidence, the universe reflects it as material flow. Meditate on balance within your throat, imagine it as a blue spinning galaxy, and know that what harmonizes within will harmonize without. The stillness of creative gravity. Charisma attracts through stillness. When you sit in quiet meditation, breathing softly through your throat chakra, you awaken the same gravitational field that spoke the world into being. In that stillness, new ideas and opportunities gravitate toward you naturally, guided by unseen magnetic laws. The voice of becoming. You are the echo of creation, the living continuation of the divine word. Every thought you give voice to is a call to the universe. When you contemplate your financial blessings with charm and charisma, you are harmonizing your will with divine intention. Breathe into your throat, feel the blue light glow, and whisper into the field of creation, as the worlds were spoken, so shall my blessings be. The voice of creation. In the beginning, charm was the vibration that breathed worlds into form. Charisma was the current that drew light into motion. When you breathe deeply into your throat chakra, imagine your words as sacred winds, each syllable bending matter to align with your intent. Your financial blessings are woven through this same current, called forth by the resonance of your tone. The empathic field of prosperity charm is the invisible thread connecting heart to heart, soul to soul. When you speak with empathy, the air around you softens, the universe leans in to listen. Within this softness, your finances respond, drawn by the same subtle forces that once called stars into their orbits. The blue light of the throat, the blue aura of the throat chakra hums with creative intelligence. It is the mirror of heaven's frequencies, serene, magnetic, luminous. As you rest with a blue pillow beneath your neck, feel your energy realigning with celestial order. Financial blessings begin to arrange themselves around your calm, clear tone. The gravitational voice charm and charisma are gravity in motion, pulling, just as planets circle their suns, wealth circles around the orbit of your presence. Speak with harmony, and the gravitational pull of your vibration draws abundance effortless toward you. The ancient art of harmonics in ancient temples, priests sang into the stone walls, believing their voices could awaken divine resonance. So too does your voice shape the invisible world. When you speak with charm, you vibrate along the ancient chords of creation, the same chords that summon gold, opportunity, and grace. The breath of empathy, inhale the breath of understanding. Exhale the frequency of connection. The more deeply you feel for others, the more the universe feels for you. Your empathy becomes the sound of abundance echoing through the halls of time. The celestial mirror charm is a reflection of divine charisma, the sparkle that first danced in the eyes of creation. When your words harmonize with love and peace, they mirror heaven's order. This mirror shines through your finances, drawing into form that which your heart gently speaks. The sacred magnet of speech, each word carries an emotional charge, a subtle magnetism. When you speak blessings, blessings are magnetized to you. The throat chakra becomes the alchemist's chamber where thought turns to sound and sound turns to substance. The blue flame of expression, visualize a blue flame swirling softly at your throat, purifying every vibration that leaves your lips. This flame carries the intelligence of the cosmos, the same intelligence that binds galaxies. As it turns, it spins opportunities, aligning them with your financial destiny. The celestial empath charm is not manipulation, it is communion. When your charm flows from the heart through the throat, it becomes divine empathy in motion. This spiritual resonance draws wealth from alignment, the harmony of your soul with the music of creation. The voice as currency in the sacred economies of heaven, vibration is wealth. Your voice, infused with kindness and vision, becomes a current of exchange. The universe pays back in reflections of your tone, resources, favor, and opportunity flowing in the same rhythm that your charisma emits. The dream of blue rest as you sleep with the blue pillow beneath your neck, your throat chakra begins to sing quietly in celestial tones. It harmonizes with the subtle ethos where ideas are born. You awaken magnetic, radiant, and attuned to financial inspiration as if whispered by the stars. The harmonic bridge, the throat chakra is the bridge between thought and manifestation. Charm and charisma are its rivers. When these rivers flow with purity and purpose, your financial world responds in kind, rising to meet the clarity of your inner song. The compassionate frequency empathy is the highest form of charm. It opens energetic portals through which blessings flow. As you speak with genuine care, the frequency of compassion merges with universal law, and your finances expand in the rhythm of divine reciprocity. The voice of the golden word in stillness, listen for the hum beneath creation, the word that first spoke abundance into being. This same word lives within you. Through charm, through charisma, through the balanced blue of your throat chakra, you echo that word again. And as you speak it, the universe answers in gold. The ancient voice of creation in the silence before time began. Charm was the soft whisper that awakened matter. Charisma was the vibration that drew light into form. When you meditate upon your desires with this same sacred resonance, the forces that shaped galaxies begin to shape your financial blessings. The throat chakra becomes the echo chamber of creation, harmonizing your dreams with divine frequency. The empathic thread of attraction charm is the current that runs through all life, an empathic field that feels before it speaks. As you breathe into your throat chakra, feel this empathy radiate through your words, drawing people, ideas, and wealth into your orbit. The power of your voice becomes a magnetic melody, summoning abundance from unseen dimensions. The blue bridge of manifestation. The blue light of the throat chakra is a bridge between spirit and form. When you rest your neck upon a blue pillow, you align with the ancient frequency that once called oceans, stars, and prosperity into being. In sleep, your voice hums silently with creation's original tone, restoring your magnetic harmony with financial flow. The harmonics of heaven. Throughout history, mystics spoke of the music of the spheres, the celestial sound that holds all worlds in orbit. That same music vibrates within your throat chakra. When you speak with charm, your words join the cosmic orchestra. Each tone becomes a seed of abundance, sown into the soil of eternity. The gravitational pull of presence. Charisma is the gravitational field of being. Just as planets move by unseen attraction, wealth is drawn toward you by the serene power of your voice and presence. When you speak with alignment, you become the center of a golden orbit, around which opportunities circle in divine rhythm. The magnetic word. Every word carries the scent of your emotion. Speak with faith, and the world bends toward your tone. The ancients knew this secret: sound was sacred. When your speech flows from empathy and balance, your financial blessings form in resonance with your vibration. The sacred empathy of the blue flame. Visualize a blue flame swirling gently at your throat. It is ancient, celestial, alive with wisdom. Within this flame lies the empathy of creation itself. As you breathe through it, feel its warmth awaken your charm and charisma, aligning your speech with prosperity's pulse. The celestial dialogue of abundance. When you meditate on abundance with charm and charisma, you enter a dialogue with the universe. Each thought becomes a harmonic chord, each breath a silent prayer. The universe responds not to words alone but to the resonance beneath them, the music of your emotion. The voice as light. The throat chakra is a lantern of sound. When its light is clear and compassionate, it illuminates pathways where wealth can flow. Every syllable you release with charm becomes a ray that guides prosperity back home to you. The song of the empathic soul. Charm is the art of listening before speaking. It is the melody of connection that joins you to all things. When you speak from empathy, you become a tuning fork for grace. The world, hearing your vibration, harmonizes and sends abundance in reply. The blue pillow of renewal. As you rest your throat upon the blue pillow, imagine it as the lap of the heavens, cradling your creative voice. The pillow hums softly with cosmic frequency, dissolving tension, aligning your speech with truth. In dreams, new strategies and inspired financial visions unfold like constellations in the night sky. The celestial law of resonance. Charm and charisma are not taught, they are remembered. They are the frequencies of divine resonance that once spoke the universe into form. When you harmonize with them through meditation, your financial blessings become echoes of creation's first word, abundance. The gentle gravity of grace. True charm attracts through stillness. Like the earth drawing rivers to the sea, your balanced throat chakra draws wealth naturally. Your tone becomes grace in motion, your charisma becomes divine gravity, pulling financial harmony into your orbit. The empathic gate of heaven at the center of your throat lies a gate of luminous blue, where emotion and divinity meet. When you speak from compassion, this gate opens. Its frequencies ripple into the world, shaping atmospheres, moving hearts, and inviting financial blessings through channels unseen. The infinite word in every age, mystics taught that creation began with a word. That word still vibrates through your voice when you speak with love, when you think with clarity, when you breathe with charm. You are a living echo of that divine utterance. Through your throat chakra, the gravitational music of charisma calls blessings to your life again and again. The blue current of creation in the beginning, sound moved through the void as charm, as charisma, the soft gravitational pulse that drew worlds from silence. When you breathe deeply into your throat chakra, you awaken that same divine current. Financial blessings flow toward you as harmonics of your own voice, resonating with the tone of divine attraction. The empathic field of influence charm feels. It senses the rhythm of the unseen and touches the hearts of those nearby. Your throat chakra opens as an empathic bridge, connecting you to the subtle field of abundance that surrounds all life. When you speak from this field, opportunities hear your tone and begin to move. The magnetic voice of the divine charisma is the breath of creation wearing human form. It is the gravitational tone that shapes circumstance and matter. As you align your words with compassion and intent, the universe bends gently toward your frequency, arranging events in harmony with your financial desires. The blue rest of reharmonization. When you rest your neck upon a blue pillow, you recline in the lap of the cosmos. The blue frequency soothes the throat chakra, dissolving the static of worry and restoring the pure tone of creation. In that stillness, your voice remembers its original power, the power to call forth abundance. The ancient music of the spheres. The ancients spoke of a celestial harmony that sustained all creation. That same music hums through your throat chakra. Each word you speak in charm and charisma becomes a note in that eternal song, magnetizing prosperity through the language of vibration. The gravity of presence. Charm is gravity expressed through gentleness. When your voice aligns with truth and empathy, your presence exerts a quiet pull on people, events, and resources. The world orbits around your calm resonance, as financial blessings flow naturally toward the magnetic core of your being. The compassionate frequency. Empathy is the fragrance of divine charisma. It softens the air, opens hearts, and harmonizes the atmosphere around you. When your financial visions are spoken through compassion, the energy of money becomes cooperative, alive, and responsive to your tone. The breath of the universe. Every breath through your throat is a conversation with the cosmos. As you meditate, breathe charm in, exhale charisma out. Each cycle aligns your vibration with the creative breath that once spoke stars into flame and can now speak wealth into your life. The celestial blue gateway. The throat chakra is a gateway between thought and manifestation. As blue light flows through it, thoughts are magnetized into form. When your ideas about wealth are voiced through this portal, they enter the creative currents that sculpt reality itself. The harmonious voice of attraction. Charisma is not learned, it is remembered. It is the natural state of your being when in harmony with divine flow. When you meditate on your goals with the frequency of charm, you reawaken the voice of the universe within you, and abundance follows the sound of your harmony. The magnetic song of stillness. In stillness, charm becomes radiant. The throat chakra hums softly like a distant star. When you are quiet, your charisma speaks more loudly than words. This silent song draws financial blessings toward you, through resonance. The sacred blue sleep. Each night, as you lay your head upon the blue pillow, the subtle frequencies of creation flow through your throat chakra. Old energetic blockages dissolve, the tones of divine wealth begin to hum through your dreams. You awaken aligned with the rhythm of prosperity. The empathic architecture of words. Words are structures of sound, emotions are the mortar that binds them. When you speak of your goals with genuine empathy, your words become temples in the ether, structures strong enough to attract and house financial blessings. The celestial law of resonance. Charm and charisma are echoes of the universe remembering its voice. When your tone vibrates with clarity and love, it harmonizes with the divine law of resonance, and all that matches your frequency begins its pilgrimage toward you. The infinite voice of abundance. Your throat chakra is the continuation of the word that spoke creation. In every age, mystics whispered that sound was the origin of light, and light the mother of wealth. When you meditate, speak gently to the universe. Charm it. Sing to it. Let your charisma be the gravitational pull that calls forth your financial blessings from the ether. The voice that speaks worlds before form, there was vibration. Charm and charisma were the gravitational tones that called stars, oceans, and life into being. When you breathe into your throat chakra, you awaken this same power. Your words, your thoughts, your tone, all become forces that magnetize financial blessings into your life. The empathic field of influence. Charm is rooted in empathy, the silent force that senses the subtle rhythms of others. As your throat chakra opens, you connect with emotional currents that carry opportunities. Your presence alone begins to draw resources, alliances, and abundance toward you effortless. The magnetic breath of creation. Each conscious breath through your throat chakra is a dialogue with the universe. Inhale alignment, exhale clarity. Your voice becomes a channel of charisma, harmonizing with frequencies that once shaped worlds, and now shape your financial reality. The blue reharmonization. As night falls, rest your neck on a blue pillow. Its hue carries subtle frequencies that recalibrate your throat chakra, restoring resonance with divine currents. In sleep, your ability to attract financial blessings realigns with the harmonic order of creation. The celestial tone of prosperity. Charisma is the echo of the universe's first music. When your voice carries that harmonic resonance, it vibrates in alignment with abundance. Every word you speak in empathy and grace becomes a beacon, drawing opportunity, wealth, and favor into your life. The gravity of charm. Charm attracts. Like a planet in orbit, your presence becomes a center of magnetic pull. The atmosphere around you bends toward your energy, bringing circumstances, people, and resources that align with your financial vision. The empathic song of abundance. Empathy is the melody beneath charisma. Feel deeply, speak gently. The subtle harmonics of your throat chakra become a song the universe answers. Opportunities arrive as if guided by invisible hands, choreographed to the music of your resonance. The voice as light. The throat chakra radiates a luminous blue frequency that illuminates unseen paths. Speak your strategies with clarity and warmth, and the universe lights the way. Your financial blessings become drawn to the vibration of your radiant, magnetic voice. The ancient choir. The mystics of old understood the power of tone. Their chants shaped the energies of temples and the currents of the cosmos. Your throat chakra, when harmonized through charm and charisma, sings in that ancient choir. Its vibrations call forth wealth, resources, and inspiration. The bridge of expression. Your throat chakra connects heart and mind, thought and manifestation. Charm flows from empathy, charisma emerges from harmony. As you meditate on financial strategies, this bridge transmits your inner vision into tangible outcomes, aligning circumstances with your desires. The subtle currents of influence. The magnetic forces of charisma are subtle yet irresistible. Each tone, each word spoken with empathy, ripples outward into the field of existence. Your financial blessings follow the currents of your resonance, drawn by the invisible power of your presence. The blue flame of stillness. Visualize a soft blue flame at your throat, spinning with subtle energy. Its rhythm harmonizes with universal currents. Meditate here. Let your voice, even in silence, radiate empathy, grace, and attraction. Wealth flows to that which vibrates in harmony. The Celestial Dialogue meditation on financial visions is a conversation with the universe. When charm guides your words and charisma flows through your presence, the cosmos responds. Subtle frequencies align, events orchestrate, and opportunities manifest as if the universe itself leans toward your intent. The empathic magnet. Charm rooted in empathy becomes a magnet. It draws ideas, resources, and people who resonate with your frequency. Your throat chakra harmonizes your internal energy with the creative currents of the cosmos, calling abundance through both intention and presence. The infinite resonance of the throat. The same forces that shaped galaxies vibrate in your throat chakra. When you meditate with charm, speak with empathy, and align your charisma with subtle frequencies, you become a living echo of creation itself. Financial blessings flow, harmonized by your magnetic, celestial voice. The voice of creation. In the beginning, charm was the vibration that whispered the world into being. Charisma was the current that drew light, land, and life into form. When you breathe into your throat chakra, you awaken that same gravitational force. Your presence, your words, your tone become magnets for financial blessings. The empathic field. Charm is rooted in empathy. Your throat chakra connects you to the emotional subtleties of others, sensing what is needed, what resonates. In this field, opportunities, resources, and financial abundance begin to gravitate toward you as naturally as rivers to the sea. The magnetic breath. Each conscious breath through your throat chakra is a rhythm with the cosmos. Inhale alignment, exhale clarity. Your voice becomes an instrument of charisma, harmonizing with frequencies that shaped worlds, now shaping your financial reality. The blue reharmonization. Resting your head on a blue pillow restores the subtle frequencies of the throat chakra. The blue light flows through you, soothing tension, aligning vibration, and preparing you to magnetize financial blessings with charm, clarity, and cosmic resonance. The celestial tone. Charisma is the echo of creation's first music. When your words vibrate with empathy and intention, they become a cosmic song. This song carries opportunities, wealth, and prosperity, drawing them toward you through the magnetic field of your throat chakra. The gravity of presence. Charm acts like gravitational pull, subtle but irresistible. When your energy aligns with empathy and balance, people, events, and resources begin orbiting your presence. Your financial blessings flow to you without force, in perfect harmony with your field. The empathic melody. Empathy is the melody beneath charisma. Feel the subtle energies around you. Speak with understanding. As you do, the universe responds to your tune, orchestrating circumstances and opportunities that resonate with your desires for financial abundance. The voice as light. The throat chakra radiates a luminous blue frequency, illuminating paths for opportunity. Speak with clarity, compassion, and charm. Your financial blessings follow the radiance of your presence, guided by the harmonic currents of the universe. The ancient choir mystics and sages of old used tone and rhythm to shape energy. Your throat chakra, when aligned with empathy and charisma, sings in this same ancient choir. The frequencies of creation respond, calling financial blessings into your orbit. The bridge of manifestation. The throat chakra is a bridge between heart and mind, thought and reality. When charm and charisma flow through this bridge, financial strategies, visions, and desires are transmitted into the subtle currents of creation, where they take form. The subtle currents charisma flows like water through subtle frequencies, invisible but powerful. Your words, presence, and intentions ripple outward, drawing resources, ideas, and wealth along these currents. Your financial abundance follows the resonance of your vibration. The blue flame of stillness. Visualize a gentle blue flame spinning at your throat. It harmonizes with the cosmos, tuning your charisma and charm. Meditate here. Even in silence, this flame radiates magnetism, pulling financial blessings toward your life effortless. The Celestial Dialogue meditation on wealth is a dialogue with the universe. Charm and charisma become your voice, empathy becomes your language. Subtle frequencies align, circumstances respond, abundance manifests in ways both visible and unseen. The empathic magnet. Charm rooted in empathy becomes a magnet. Your throat chakra harmonizes with universal frequencies. Opportunities, allies, and resources are drawn toward you. Your financial reality reshapes itself in alignment with your vibration and intentions. The infinite resonance. The forces that shaped galaxies vibrate within your throat chakra. Charm, empathy, and charisma make you a living echo of creation. When you meditate with intention, speak with resonance, and align with subtle frequencies, financial blessings flow, drawn by your magnetic, celestial voice. The cosmic voice of attraction. In the dawn of existence, charm whispered worlds into being. Charisma set the galaxies in orbit. When you breathe into your throat chakra, you awaken this same magnetic force. Your words, your tone, your presence, each becomes a conduit for financial blessings, echoing creation itself. The empathic field of magnetism. Charm is empathy made tangible. It feels the subtle currents of others' hearts and atmospheres. As your throat chakra opens, these currents converge, creating a magnetic field where opportunities, resources, and abundance naturally flow toward you. The harmonic breath of prosperity. Each breath through your throat chakra is a resonance with the universe. Inhale alignment, exhale clarity. Your voice becomes a channel for charisma, harmonizing with the subtle frequencies that once spoke worlds into being, now calling financial blessings into your life. The blue flame of reharmonization. Resting your neck upon a blue pillow bathes the throat chakra in subtle creative frequencies. The sapphire light dissolves tension, aligning your voice with cosmic resonance. In sleep, your capacity to attract wealth and opportunities realigns with the harmonic currents of the universe. The celestial tone of charisma. Charisma is the echo of creation's first music. When your words carry empathy and intention, they become a song of magnetism. Each note calls forth prosperity, opportunities, and harmonious connections, drawn by the gravitational forces within your throat chakra. The gravity of presence. Charm draws. Like planets circling stars, people, ideas, and resources orbit the magnetic field of your presence. Your financial blessings flow toward you, aligned with the serene, gravitational pull of your charisma. The empathic melody. Empathy is the underlying melody of charm. Feel the subtleties of your environment. Speak with understanding. The universe responds to your vibration, orchestrating circumstances and financial blessings in accordance with your inner song. The illuminating voice. The throat chakra radiates a blue frequency, illuminating unseen paths. When you speak with charm and clarity, opportunities reveal themselves. Financial abundance follows the luminous trail of your authentic, magnetic voice. The ancient choir of influence. Mystics and sages knew that tone shapes reality. Your throat chakra, when aligned with empathy and charisma, resonates with this ancient choir. Its harmonic frequencies draw wealth, inspiration, and opportunity to your orbit. The bridge of expression. The throat chakra is the bridge between thought and manifestation. Charm flows through empathy, charisma flows through resonance. As you meditate on financial strategies, this bridge transmits your intentions into the subtle currents of creation, where they take form. The subtle currents of abundance. Charisma flows like water through subtle energetic streams. Each word, each action, each presence radiates outward. Your financial blessings follow these currents, magnetized by the resonant frequency of your throat chakra, harmonized with divine order. The stillness of the blue flame. Visualize a soft blue flame spinning at your throat, harmonizing your charisma with the universe. In stillness, even in silence, this flame radiates magnetic energy that draws wealth and opportunities toward your life effortless. The celestial dialogue. Meditating on wealth is a dialogue with the cosmos. Charm and charisma are your voice, empathy is your language. Subtle frequencies respond. Events align. Abundance manifests as a reflection of your vibrational resonance. The empathic magnet. True charm rooted in empathy is a magnet. Your throat chakra aligns with universal frequencies, drawing resources, allies, and opportunities. Your financial reality reshapes itself naturally, guided by the subtle magnetic currents of your presence. The infinite resonance of the throat. The same forces that shaped galaxies vibrate in your throat chakra. When you meditate with charm, speak with empathy, and harmonize your charisma with subtle frequencies, you become a living echo of creation. Financial blessings flow, drawn by your magnetic, celestial voice. The cosmic voice of attraction. In the dawn of existence, charm was the whisper that spoke worlds into form. Charisma was the current that set stars and oceans into motion. When you breathe into your throat chakra, you awaken this same magnetic force. Your words, tone, and presence become conduits for financial blessings, echoing the original creative pulse. The empathic field of influence. Charm is rooted in empathy, sensing the subtle emotional currents of people and atmospheres. As your throat chakra opens, it radiates a magnetic field that draws resources, opportunities, and financial abundance into alignment with your vibration. The harmonic breath of prosperity. Every conscious breath through the throat chakra resonates with cosmic frequencies. Inhale alignment, exhale clarity. Your words become instruments of charisma, harmonizing with the subtle currents that once shaped worlds, now shaping your financial reality. The blue reharmonization. Sleeping with a blue pillow aligns your throat chakra with subtle creative frequencies. This blue light dissolves tension, restores resonance, and awakens the magnetic power of charm and charisma, preparing you to call abundance into being effortless. The celestial tone of charisma. Charisma is the echo of creation's first music. When your speech carries empathy and intention, it becomes a song of magnetism. Each note draws prosperity, opportunities, and harmonious relationships into your orbit. The gravity of presence. Charm acts as a gravitational pull, subtle yet irresistible. Your presence aligns energies, guiding people, events, and resources toward you. Financial blessings flow naturally, drawn by the serene magnetic pull of your charisma. The empathic melody. Empathy forms the melody beneath charisma. When you feel deeply and speak with understanding, your vibration orchestrates circumstances that attract wealth, abundance, and supportive opportunities into your life. The voice as light. Your throat chakra radiates a luminous blue frequency, illuminating unseen paths for opportunity. Speak with clarity, compassion, and charm, and financial abundance will follow the luminous trail of your magnetic voice. The ancient choir of influence. Mystics of old understood the power of tone. Your throat chakra, harmonized with empathy and charisma, sings in this ancient celestial choir. Its resonance draws wealth, insight, and opportunity into your orbit. The bridge of manifestation. The throat chakra connects thought to form, heart to action. Charm flows through empathy, charisma flows through resonance. Meditating on strategies through this bridge transmits intentions into subtle currents of creation, shaping your financial reality. The subtle currents of abundance. Charisma moves like water through invisible currents. Each word, each presence, each vibration ripples outward, drawing resources, opportunities, and wealth toward you. Financial blessings follow the resonance of your throat chakra, harmonized with cosmic order. The stillness of the blue flame. Visualize a soft blue flame spinning at your throat, harmonizing your charm with the universe. Even in silence, this flame radiates magnetism, calling financial blessings into your life with effortless ease. The celestial dialogue. Meditating on wealth is a dialogue with the universe. Charm and charisma are your voice, empathy is your language. Subtle frequencies respond. Circumstances align. Abundance manifests as a reflection of your inner resonance. The empathic magnet. Charm rooted in empathy becomes a magnet. Your throat chakra harmonizes with universal frequencies, drawing allies, resources, and opportunities to you. Your financial reality reshapes itself naturally, aligned with your vibrational field. The infinite resonance of the throat. The same forces that shaped galaxies vibrate within your throat chakra. When you meditate with charm, speak with empathy, and harmonize with subtle frequencies, you become a living echo of creation. Financial blessings flow, drawn by your celestial, magnetic voice.